So we're out here checking on the babies. Today is November 20th. And their water was almost bone dry. They've been out here. What's that on you, buddy? Okay, that's just a little bit of dried poo. I thought it was a bug. We don't want that. You babies are looking great. Yes. Very healthy. Mommy's over there content. Boing. You guys ate up all the food? Yeah, you. You guys ate up all the food? And, you know what we need to do? We need to clean out that box. That's what we need to do. So we'll do that. Get you some fresh hay. But you guys are all waiting on food? Yeah, you're not getting any food tonight. You got it all this morning. Yeah. You're going to have to talk to that one for more food. And then, let's see, I already filled up your water. We're good there. Let's go ahead and shake off the poo off of your pads here. There we go. Get that one. Shake them down there a little bit. There, watch your nose. There you go. You guys okay? I would think. Here, come here. Well, all right. Come here, bud. I would think you guys would be a little bit chilly on that tile. If you guys hear any extra noise in the background, of course we got birds out here. They're chirping away. But we also have some good news. Hey, where are you going? I will not have you jump out. We also have some good news. Again, today is November 20th. We've tried to rebreed Oreo, who's the other mom. Her kits have 4. Or you know what I mean, she had 4 kits. And Hopper was the dad of those. And he just successfully had 3 fall-offs. So we're going to keep her in there for a few more minutes. So that way she holds everything in and it's more successful of a rebreeding attempt. And if everything goes well, we should have some new babies right about Christmas time. And so we'll move things right along. We already got 2 new cages built. These are going to be for the runouts. Like you, buddy. Or Budette. They're going to be for your new home here soon. We're going to be building this new shelter area to make it all better for all 4 cages. And then we're probably going to have another cage or 2 built as well for any new bucks or anything like that. Of course, right now, these kits are about 4 weeks old. And you can see the size that this one is in my hand. It's really calm, too. These are cookies kits. If you've been following along, you know that. We've got 4 of Oreos already over there in her cage. Let me go show you what hers look like. Here you go, bud. Yeah, there you go. I'll scoot that over a little bit more so you don't drop it and drop your feet in there. There we go. There. Okay. Now, let's go over and look at Oreo's kits, because Oreo's kits seem to be almost the same size as you guys. Almost. So let's take a look. While Mommy's busy over there with Hopper, let's take a look at Oreo's kits. Oh, lift this box up. The good news is this time we won't have to worry about Mommy fussing about it. Alright, as always, make sure we have Oreo's smell on our hands that are about to feel these babies. And since I held one with my left hand earlier, I'll hold one of Oreo's with my left hand here too. Now look at this. These, wowzers. These, whoa, shh. These were born November 5th. There you go. Now I got fur all over my camera. There. You gonna hold still? Hi. See it? Okay. We don't need that to happen. That's the first one I've ever dropped. But you seem to be okay. It's okay. Now, you are really big. And like I said, November 5th was the birth date. You guys are all trying to scoot away, aren't you? Just want to see your size. Now the rest of you need to be putting parachutes on, okay? No more bunny drops. Yeah. There we go. So, these being born November 5th compared to Cookie's being born October 24th, these are about the same size as what Cookie's are right now. That's the message I'm trying to pass along here. And as a result, it makes me think that since she's a Californian, her babies, Oreo's babies, may be growing faster and more successfully than what Cookies are. I don't want to say more successfully. Let me say this a different way. Faster. That's more successful for the purpose that we've got them for, and that's for meat rabbits. Now, we also have little Miss Muffin over here, who has refused to breed 3 attempts. We're going to try her again 2 or 3 more times if need be. But she has historically just hunkered down and not cooperated with Hopper in his attempts. So that means we've got a couple of choices ahead of us. One is that we may need to get another buck. We may need to replace her. If we replace her, we may need to replace her with another Californian. I already did her water, his. Did I do everybody's water? I think so. So we got some choices to make ahead of us, but I'm hoping that we can go ahead and get at least one more, if not both of the other 2 does bred between today and tomorrow, and get some more babies rolling out and moving along. It appears, if the grow rate is the same as what we're seeing here with Cookie's babies, they're a couple weeks older than Oreos, like we mentioned, but if they take longer than 10 weeks, or 8 to 10 weeks or so, to get to the 5-pound mark, we may want to rethink about breeding Cookie for pets instead of for food. Just because it's a little bit more sustainable for us financially. We don't want to keep putting more food into the rabbits longer than is necessary to be able to grow them out for meat for our freezer. And if Oreo can keep popping out babies, now she only had 4 in her last litter, so we're hoping that that was possibly a fluke. We're hoping that maybe we can get 7 or 8 like we did with Oreo. But I'm sorry, with Cookie. But Oreo is about 2.5 years old already, so she may be nearing the end of her cycles as far as rebreeding goes. We'll see what happens this time, and we'll go for another couple of breeding cycles. We haven't had her for very long. This was the first successful breeding that we had as a result of, the result of the first successful breeding we had was with the 4 kits that you just saw me handle. So she's got some more time in her. We just want to see what we can do with her. We were hoping that her daughter, Muffin, would be more successful because she's less than a year old right now. She was born, no, she's slightly more than a year old, I think. She was born in September of last year, if I remember right. So, if Muffin doesn't cooperate, we may end up putting her in the freezer or finding another buck to see if she's more interested in him. And if we do find another buck, we'll probably find one that's bigger than Hopper. That way we don't have to worry about what size or the baby's going to be at what time or anything like that. So that's the update that we've got for you today. And I hope everything's going well for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and put Oreo back into her cage and get things, get Hopper his water back. I took it out so that way it wouldn't spill all over them while they were busy. All right, you guys have a good evening.